Hello students. So today we are going to discuss about expenditure method. Expenditure method is very important. It is one of the most important method to calculate of national income. Actually, to calculate of national income, there are three important methods. One is product method, second one is expenditure method, third one is income method. So already in previous classes we discussed about product method. So now we are going to discuss about expenditure method. So expenditure method is nothing but, so in this method we can calculate final expenditure that each firm makes. We should calculate the final expenditures that each firm makes in the country. So here national income can be calculated in the way of final expenditures. Final expenditures. See, we add the final expenditures that each firm makes. Final expenditure is that part of expenditure which is undertaken not for intermediate purposes. Not for intermediate purposes. So here we can calculate only final expenditures done by all the firms which are producing goods and services in the country. So we should calculate all the firms final expenditure, what they're investing, what they're doing, how much they're investing. That is only we should calculate in the way of final expenditures. To calculate of national income, it is also one of the most important method. So here in previous method, like under the product method, we calculate only final good produced by all the firms and we ignored the intermediate goods. For example, under the example of which one, farmers and bakers under the product method. So the farmers were produced wheat rupees worth of 50 without using any inputs except human labor. So in this situation, the 50 considered as an intermediate good for bakers, because bakers produced bread rupees worth of 200 using the intermediate good that was wheat worth rupees 50. But here under this method, while calculating the national income, we should consider as a final expenditure done by the bakers and farmers. The farmers, they done final expenditure 50, but under the product method that was considered as an intermediate good. Okay, so here in this method we should calculate the national income through this formula, that is gross domestic product. Gross domestic product means the value of all final goods and services produced within the country during a year. Gross domestic product, that is the gross domestic product means value of all final goods and services produced within the country, domestic, okay, within the country during a year. So this way, here C plus I plus G plus net X, very important. Consumption, investment, government, exports. Here we should calculate the final expenditure. That's why consumption expenditure done by the private sector, investment expenditure done by the private sector, consumption and investment both, that is invested by expenses by the government, and exports means how many goods and the value of goods and services exported to other countries. To export other countries, how much their expenses, that is called as final expenditure. Okay, so this is very important formula to calculate of national income under the expenditure method. Gross domestic product means value of all final goods and services produced within the country during a year. To calculate of national income under the expenditure method, we should calculate this one. C means consumption expenditure done by the private sector. I, investment done by the private sector. Overall, here the government expensing on investment and consumption both, how much, that is G, and net X means how much we are expensing to export goods and services. Okay, that is net x. Exports, like x minus m, we should deduct the imports to get off net x. Net means total, that is while calculating the net we should deduct the intermediate goods. We should deduct the intermediate goods, and also we should deduct the depreciation. We should deduct the depreciation. Okay, so this is very important formula. So to calculate we need consumption expenditure, investment expenditure, that is government's expenditure both on investment and consumption, that is net x. So here consumption expenditure means, so what we are doing, like households, like people how much they are expensing in a year. What purpose? To purchase goods and services. To purchase means for the sake of consumption. For the sake of consumption, all the people done in the country, that is only called as consumption expenditure. That is only called as consumption expenditure. Consumption means who will do the consumption? That is households. We are all do the consumption. So what we are expensing on goods and services for the sake of consumption, that is called consumption expenditure. As like as investment, I means investment. So to produce goods and services, all the private sector, how much they are expensing, okay, to produce goods and services on capital goods, that is investment. That is also considered as an investment expenditure. And except private sector, government also investing on consumption and investment. So how much the government is expensing, that is called as final expenditure. And net x means, net means excluding the depreciation. Net means excluding the depreciation and how much we are expensing to do the export, and we should deduct the imports and out of that. So to calculate that one, we should see an example, and clearly first just imagination. Here we have to calculate only final expenditure done by all the firms or each firm. Okay, done by all the firms in the country, the final expenditure. Okay, just imagination, this is very important. Firm I, there is a firm, that is I, can make the final expenditure on the following accounts. So what are the following accounts? Here first one is the final consumption expenditure, that is C. Final consumption expenditure on the goods and services produced by the firm. We shall denote this CI. CI means consumption expenditure of firm I. Okay, just we are taking an example of which one? I means that is name of the firm. Just imagination, I firm. I means is nothing but firm name. Okay, here we can calculate the national income under the expenditure method. We should calculate only final expenditure done by all the firms. Okay, here the final consumption expenditure, see, the final consumption expenditure on the goods and services produced by the firm. Which firm? I. That is, we can show that, or we can denote this CI. CI means consumption expenditure done by the firm I, CI. And also it is the who will do the consumption expenditure, that is households. What the people are doing, expenditure on goods and services to get satisfaction, that is called only consumption. For the sake of consumption purpose, okay, for the consumption purpose, what the people are doing expenses, that is called consumption expenditure. Okay, that is we can denote by CI. C means consumption expenditure done by I firm. Okay, I firm. Then second way, the final investment I. Okay, the final investment expenditure of firm I. Imagination, here a firm is there, that is I. Okay, here capital I is investment expenditure, small I is firm. Okay, this firm, see the final investment expenditure, that is I incurred by other firms on the capital goods. Investment actually done for which one? On the capital goods. On the capital goods to produce goods and services. Here the firm is investing on capital goods, that is investment expenditure done by the firm I. That done by firm I, that is called as II. Don't forget, we are discussing about expenditure method. So in this method, to calculate of national income, we should add only final expenditure. So here final expenditure done by, just we are taken the example of firm I. So the final consumption expenditure on the goods and services produced by the firm. Which firm? I firm. Okay, I firm produced. So that is we can denote by CI. Consumption expenditure done by I, that is CI. Investment expenditure done by I, that is II. Okay. Okay, so that was II. See, the expenditure that the government makes on the final goods. We are discussing about G, because to calculate of national income under the expenditure method, we need GDP equals C plus I plus G plus net X. GDP equals C plus I plus G plus net X. So already I explained about C, that is consumption expenditure done by the private sector, and I, investment expenditure done by the private sector. Here we are discussing about GI, that is the expenditure that the government makes on the final goods and services, produced by a firm I. That is, we can denote this, that one by GI. GI means government's expenditure. Government's expenditure on both, which one? Consumption and investment. That is called as GI. Here I means firm, G means government. Here both consumption and investment expenditure of the government. That is, we can denote by GI. And here the export revenues that firm I, that is small I means that is firm. Okay, that the export revenues that firm I earns by selling its goods and services to the abroad, that is called as export revenue. So when the firm selling goods and services to other country, from that what it has earning, that is called as export revenue. So that is we can call like XI means revenue earned by the country by selling goods and services to the other country. So here the firm I getting the revenue, that is export revenue, that is we can call like X means export. When we are selling goods and services to other country, from that what we are getting revenue, that is called as exports. Otherwise, to sell off goods and services, what we are doing expenses, that is called as X. Here I firm's expenditure, that is X, export. When the country producing goods and services, like after production of goods and services selling to other countries, how much they are expensing, that is called as final expenditure done by the country on exports. So totally we can show this one here, that sum total of the revenues that the firm I earns is given by, see here, RVI means revenues of I firm, that is we can calculate through the national income under the expenditure method, that is in the way of RVI means revenues of I means firm, revenues of I firm, that is sum total of final consumption, C, sum total of final investment, I, sum total of government expenditure on both, which one? Investment and consumption, G, and exports, that is net X, that is exports expenditure received by the firm. Exports expenditure means, so when we are selling goods and services to other countries, that is what we are expensing, that is called as exports expenditures received by the firm I. So through this one only we can calculate the national income under expenditure method. So CI means consumption expenditure done by I firm, investment expenditure done by I firm, government's expenditure like on investment and consumption done by I firm, that is XI, exports. See, exports expenditure received by the firm I. Exports expenditure means to sell goods and services to other countries, how much they are expensing, that is called only Which one? Exports expenditure. Okay, don't forget to calculate of national income under the expenditure method. Very important formula, that is GDP equals C plus I plus G plus net X. GDP means gross domestic product. Gross domestic product means the value of all final goods and services produced within the country during a year. Here, to calculate of national income, GDP is nothing but national income. To calculate of national income, we need this: consumption expenditure done by private sector, investment expenditure done by the private sector, and government's expenditure on both investment and consumption, and expenditure done by the all firms. What for? Exports. So we should calculate all these things. We can get the GDP under the expenditure method, because under the expenditure method we can calculate only, or we should calculate only, final expenditure that each firm makes. Okay. And also, just imagination, suppose if there are n firms means number of firms, then summing over n firms, we get what we can get: number of firms investing, consuming all the goods and they are producing goods and services. How we can get the national income? That is, we can calculate summation. Through the summation. Here another symbol is there, that is sigma. We can call summation. That is called as summation. Don't forget, this is sigma. Sigma means summation. Summing all these things, we can get the national income under the expenditure method. Here, imagination, there are a number of firms, because in the country we cannot see only one firm, but we can see so many firms to produce goods and services. That's why imagination. See here, sigma I equals to 1 up to n. Sigma I equals to 1 up to n. Here, sigma summation I, firm I, that is from 1 to n. Number of firms, there is no 100, 200, 300 or 1000. Okay, but number of firms, sigma I equals to 1 up to n. Each firm, here I also name of the firm, from 1 to number of firms. N means number of firms. We cannot say like this much or that much. So while calculating the national income under the expenditure method, we should calculate this way only. Sigma means summation. That is I equals to 1 from one firm to up to n. Up to n means number of firms. That is how we can calculate sigma I equals to 1 up to n. RVI, revenues of each firm. I means each firm. Each firm. This, see, you can observe this symbol. This is we can call like identity. Okay, or equality. This one. Okay, there are 3 horizontal lines, right? So that is identity or equality. So here, revenues of each firm, that is sum total of final consumption, investment, government. Sum total of final consumption, sum total of investment, sum total of government expenditure on both investment and consumption, and exports expenditures received by all the firms in the economy. Definitely each firm should do the expenditure to produce goods and services. Here what they are doing, what they done, that is expenditure received by all the firms. That is only we can calculate. See, identity, sigma I equals to 1 up to n, that is consumption expenditure. All the firms, what they are doing, consumption expenditure, or all the people are doing consumption expenditure. All the households are doing the consumption expenditure. That is I equals to 1 up to n. Sigma, that is equality or identity. Sigma I equals to 1 up to n, that is CI. CI means expenditure done by the I firm, especially on consumption. Otherwise all the people in the country, what they are doing expenditure on consumption, that is CI. Then plus sigma I equals to 1 up to n, that is II. Here I means investment expenditure, this means firm I. up to n number of firms, as like as plus sigma I equals to 1 up to n gi, government expenditure on both consumption and also investment, plus sigma I equals to 1 up to n, that is xi. Xi means exports, expenditure on exports, expenditure on exports done by each firm. So here C, that is the aggregate final consumption expenditure, that is we can say like CM. CM means that is C means consumption expenditure. In that we should deduct which one? Imports. We should deduct the imports. That's why C minus CM. As like as see, C minus CM denotes that part of aggregate final consumption expenditure spent on domestic firm. Okay, we are not expensing foreign countries, we are expensing on domestic firms. That's why we should deduct the imports. We should deduct the imports. We should calculate only spent on domestic firms. As like as investment, I minus IM, that is we should deduct the imports. We should calculate only domestic firms. Expenditure, investment, final expenditure, that is aggregate final investment expenditure. We should calculate this one, and we should deduct the import, what we are receiving from other countries, that is capital goods, and what we are expensing on that, we should not calculate that one. We should not calculate the investment imports. We should not calculate the consumption imports. Like we should calculate only aggregate final consumption expenditure spent on the domestic firm, aggregate final investment expenditure spent on the domestic firms, like what we are expensing on goods and services produced within the country. We are not calculate, we are not count which one, what we expensed for other countries goods and services. Okay, here C minus CM, I minus IM, as like as G minus GM. Okay, so totally we can say like that. See, C minus CM, I minus IM, G minus GM, and XI. See, finally we can get C plus I plus G plus X minus M. Out of export, we should deduct the import expenditure. That time only we can get the net X. So here we can easily calculate the national income under the expenditure method. Don't forget, under the expenditure method we should add only final expenditure done by all the firms in the economy. Here, therefore, GDP, gross domestic product, equality or identity, sigma I equals to 1 up to n. I means firm, from 1 to up to n, number of firms, any number of firms, that is revenues of each firm. We should calculate consumption expenditure, investment expenditure, government expenditures on both consumption and investment, and X minus M, that is net X. Out of exports, we should deduct the imports. Out of the expenditure on exports, we should deduct the imports. That time only we can get national income under the expenditure method. So it is also very important. Okay, so this is called as expenditure method. Under the expenditure method, we can calculate the gross domestic product. Is nothing but national income only. So it's a value of all final goods and services produced within the country during a year, and also net income from abroad. But while calculating the national income under the expenditure method, we should calculate only consumption expenditure done by all the firms in the economy, and expenditure done by all the firms, which one? I, investment expenditure done by all the firms in the economy, and G means government expenditure on consumption, and both consumption and investment, and X, net X means, that is we should calculate the expenditure like export expenditure. Okay, through that one only we can calculate the national income. Don't forget, GDP equals C plus I plus G plus net X. So this is called as expenditure method. In next class we will discuss about income method. That is also another important method to calculate of national income. Thank you.